she wants to get married. I was talking to a girl the other night who was a girl I dated maybe about a year ago, and no, maybe like a year and a half, 2 years ago. And I actually ended up taking her virginity when I met her. And I wasn't even that great of a guy to her. I wasn't very loving, very supportive, and we ended up breaking up after maybe a month or two. And she basically was telling me on the phone how guys she dated after me, she didn't really feel a connection with them. She didn't really, have any sort of real love for them or a real attraction to them. They were just like kind of boring after me. And she wouldn't admit to me that because I took her virginity that there was some kind of special bond there, but I think I know deep down there is. I think I know deep down that that is one of the main reasons she can never get over me, and I'm still in her mind. And that really had me thinking, wow, I wonder how many girls I've dealt with that still had some other dude in the back of their mind because he took their virginity, right? And it just shows how unnatural the whole hooking up, situation is, how backwards it is, right? So me and her have been talking for maybe a few months now, and I'm just entertaining the idea. I'm never gonna do this, but she wants. I don't know why she wants to get married, right? She was talking about how like, and she just told me like, with you it's real, with you it's different. I don't know. It's like when we talk, it's just a lot different than other guys, and I believe that to a degree. But I think a lot of it has to do with me taking her virginity as well. Anyways, so we're talking, and I'm like, I'm entertaining the idea, right? I'm like, look, if we're gonna get married, we have to do it my way, right? I don't want to do it the traditional way. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, first of all, I'm never signing that contract with the government, right? I'm never signing the marriage contract. If you want to marry me, it has to be like an emotional agreement where we both know we're not going to break the marriage, right? We don't need to bring the government into it and sign the contract. And she's like, what do you mean? Isn't it like more romantic that way? I'm like, no. And I don't see the need to bring the government into our relationship. If it doesn't work out, they get to decide how much of my money to give you or whatever. I don't see why I would do anything like that. And she's like, look, I would never, I would never, if I leave you, if it doesn't work out, I would agree to just we each come with what we came with. I wouldn't, ask for anything. I'm like, so then why do you want me to sign the contract so bad? She's like, because that's the way it's supposed to be done. That's like the tradition. I'm like, no, if you really care about me, it wouldn't matter. That contract wouldn't matter. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have that because it was a deal breaker for her, right? She changed her mind after I said I'm not signing that contract no matter what. She was not willing to have it because she wants her insurance policy, right? She wants to be protected and to know if it doesn't work, she wants to have her way, right? And I wanted my insurance policy. I not saying I'm even gonna even if she agreed to everything I want, I still wouldn't do it. But I'm testing her, right? So I wanted my insurance policy. I want to know if this doesn't work out, I can walk away and keep everything I have. But of course, she's not willing to hear that. She's not willing to settle on that. And but she didn't disagree right away, right? That wasn't until later on. So the next thing I told her, I don't want to have a wedding. I don't want to have your family members. I don't want to be standing there being judged by your entire family. I don't think women understand how traumatic the idea of a wedding actually is for men. There's nothing exciting about standing there like an idiot while you walk down the aisle looking all pretty in your dress. Meanwhile, your entire family and my entire family are judging me like, really, bro? That's who you chose? And her family's judging me like, really? That's who she chose for him? Like I would, that's scarier than being in court for me. That's scarier than being in court and it's like, we now sentence you to life in prison and the gavel strikes down. That to me is even scarier than that. Why the hell would I want to go through that? Plus, you got to pay like 30, 40 grand for the wedding. So now I'm going in debt to marry you. Like, get the hell out of here. So I told her I don't want to have a wedding either. And she's like, I don't know. Like, I was looking forward to that. Like, I've always wanted that. I'm like, yeah, I know you did, but I don't want that. So I'm like, I'm not signing the contract. I don't want to have the wedding. And, I think I told her like I don't know if I even want kids, and even if I did, I wouldn't want more than like one or two. And she's like, I want a big family. I want like 3 or 4 kids. I'm like, yeah, that's not. I can barely even afford to take care of myself. Like real talk, how the hell am I going to take care of 4 kids? You know what I'm saying? But the thing that really got her the most, besides the wedding, and besides the kids, the thing that was really making her mad the most, that she was trying to change my mind on, she wanted me to sign that contract so bad. She's like, just sign it. It's better that way. It's more romantic. Like, that's how we know it's official. And I'm like, and she's like, don't worry, I'm not gonna, if we ended up splitting up, I'm not gonna, enforce the contract and try to take you for everything. I'm like, so then why do you want me to sign it so bad? That doesn't make any sense. You're saying that your protection is more important than my protection, right? If you really loved me, you'd be willing to do it my way because you're just happy to have me. But that's not good enough. You have to have the contract too so you can take me to the cleaner, right? And I'm like, dude, I'm not doing that. Like hell no. Hell no. And it's just so funny how adamant she was. And she claimed to be so into me emotionally. But when she sees I'm not going to sign that contract, suddenly it's like, all right, I understand. You're not going to marry me. It's suddenly like she can live with it. Now that she sees she's not going to get it exactly her way, she can live with it. And in my head, I'm thinking like, dude, you're never going to find a guy, like straight up. Because I don't think too many other guys are going to be dumb enough. The guys you want, I'll put it this way, aren't going to be dumb enough to sign that contract with you, because there's nothing in it for us, right? And women don't understand these days. It's not about getting everything you want and us going along with it. That goes against nature. As men, we have to get everything we want, to feel comfortable and to want to do something. We're not gonna go into this, especially these days. We're not gonna it's against biology for us to sacrifice our needs for your needs. That doesn't make sense. In the wild, the female lion hunts the gazelle and brings it back to the male lion and doesn't take the first bite. And the male lion takes the first bite. She doesn't eat until after the male lion already eats. So why would I, as a human, agree to sign a marriage contract your way, give you everything I want, put myself in a huge risk, and never have peace of mind knowing you can leave me and take it at any time? And how am I supposed to believe you that you wouldn't do that? Oh, well, I wouldn't do that. Then why do you want me to sign the contract that gives you the power to do that so badly? And how come when I say no, I'd rather have my protection than your protection, meaning we don't sign the contract and I can leave whenever I want to, you're not willing to do it that way? Because you don't trust me. You don't have faith in me. You want the sweet deal. You don't really want me. You want that sweet deal. And I'm not going to give you that sweet deal because there's nothing in it for me. And I already got the most out of you a couple years ago. I got to take your virginity, I got to bang you for a little while, and then I got bored of you, and then we went our separate ways. Why would I put a ring on that now? You know what I'm saying? You got a little older and you realized I made a mistake. I should have held out. I shouldn't have given it up so easily. And now I have to pay for that, is basically like what you're saying. And I'm like, nah, dude, I'm not doing that. Like, get the hell out of here. And strangely, this girl is still talking to me, and she won't leave me alone. Like, she still talks to me. She still says, like, oh, if you're in the area, we can hang out. And I know that means we can have sex. I know I can have her anytime I want. But I don't even want her. And she's, like, she's entertaining the idea of moving down to the state where I live in. And I'm like, if you want to do that, you can do that. I'm still not going to marry you. But I don't know why you're pursuing this so hard. I don't know what the hell you see in me, what you want. And I straight up told her, I'm like, dude, I don't have anything. I don't know why you want to marry me. Like, I have no resources. I have no money. I don't want to be a parent. I don't want to do any of that. But for some reason, she has it in her mind that I'm the one. And I think a lot of this has to do with the fact that I took her virginity too. It just kind of makes them think like he took my virginity, so he's my man. I don't know. But that's kind of scary to me because I'm like, wow. So now I know that girls I deal with in the future that got their virginity taken by another guy subconsciously think that that guy is their man. And I'm just like a second option, whether she knows it or not. So it's just a very interesting realization that I had. And, I entertained the idea. I like to entertain little ideas like this with women just to see where they're thinking and see how far they'll go with certain things. So it was just a very interesting observation, guys. I don't know. I don't know why this girl wants to marry me. But if you guys have any interesting input, like you always do, feel free to let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear you guys' opinions. All right? Take it easy.